Hi, this is Dan Fisher with Copier One, and today's instructional video is how to install or deinstall the fax card or fax option from the Toshiba eStudio, the bigger Toshiba eStudio color machines. And this is going to include the 5520, 6520, and 6530C, the later version 5540, 6540, and 6550C, as well as the new 6570C series. They're all built on the same chassis and use the same fax option. So the first thing you'll need to do is remove all the screws from the back panel. They're all shown in these indentations. I've already removed several of them, so you'll have to remove about 10 of these screws from the back of the machine. And once they're removed, you'll be able to get them all and set this aside. It's a little bit, not too sharp, but still be a little bit careful with it. Put the screws on top of the machine. The next thing you're going to need to do is, if you want to zoom in, these little elongated screw holes, there's a bunch of them around the machine that are either slotted, like these three, or they have the larger holes next to them. You're going to want to just loosen those. Don't remove them, just loosen them. Once they're loose, this panel here will, we got them all. So this one should slide to the left, and then it'll just come straight out. You can set this to the side or on top of the machine. The next thing you're going to need to do is a little bit trickier. There's a bunch of screws here, and this whole panel is going to swing out. So what you have to do is remove you can see already it starts to come away. And you'll be able to feel which screws are going in, but you can also follow this video if you're not sure. Don't remove any of the screws we loosened in the previous step. Once those are all removed, this will swing out. First, you have to remove these connectors. If you want to zoom in, I just wiggle these out. These two just wiggle out, and then this connector up here pops out by squeezing the outer clips together. And that's important because when you reinsert this cable, you're going to have to spread those out again to get it to lock in place. Okay, once that's removed, you'll have to loosen these two clips at the top. You don't need video for that, it's easy, just pop them off. And then this cable comes free, and this swings out. And you need to do that because, pause the video in. Okay, all right. Once you remove this cable from the main board and remove the clips, it'll come out this way. Now you'll be able to swing this open. It'll come around this way. You can see more of the same style clip here and here allow you to loosen the cable for the fax. The next step, from the side of the machine, remove this screw holding down this trim piece. And then open up the side cover right here, and this will allow you to remove this trim piece to the side of the machine. Then this trim piece removes, and you'll be able to remove the screws holding the fax module in place. There's two. Now, around the back of the machine, you will be able to access the other two screws. I don't think those other two had come out, did they? And there's your fax. Stop. This section of the video will show you how to install the fax card on the Toshiba eStudio 65, 50, and other large color series. As you can see here, if this is put in position, the screw holes line up perfectly. We're just going to put one screw in now to show you where, but you access it through the back, and you need a long screwdriver. Once you've put those two screws in, you will run this cable up through this slot in the panel. And it's very easy then to connect it to the copier. Alright, and then all you have to do is route this cable along the top and back inside where it plugs in here. And then replace all the screws we showed you before, holding on the board frame and the main panels. Oh, don't forget to pull your connectors back in. These go in really easy.